This is a challenge because essentially what we're seeing is a moving of the goalposts. When the fact of the matter is the last pan-Canadian climate change framework that was signed by all of the First Ministers in this nation was the Vancouver Declaration. That was signed with the intent of all provinces across the nation doing what they could, understanding the diversity of our emissions complex, understanding what many provinces have already done, understanding what is possible in our provinces across the nation, but also understanding that provinces would contribute to the degree that they were able so that Canada would be able to meet its 30% reduction that they laid out at the Paris Accords. So that was the last pan-Canadian climate framework that was signed by all First Ministers in this nation, and that was the intent of all First Ministers at that point in time. With this discussion today, that is essentially moving the goalposts.
What did he say? What exactly did he say? How is he moving the goalposts?
Some provinces may have to do more to ensure that, in the case that some provinces may not be able to achieve that. So he can speak precisely to what that is. But the fact of the matter is, this is moving the goalposts. This is not what we agreed to in the Vancouver Declaration from the province of Saskatchewan's perspective. What we agreed to was doing what we could in our province in emissions reductions, in carbon sequestration, to ensure that we can contribute to Canada achieving their commitments that were laid out in the Paris Accord.
If he's saying 30% one day, and all of a sudden, well, some of you now, an hour ago, are going to have to reduce it more to make up for ones that can't. What is that number? Is it 35? Is it 40? What is it? They changed the goalpost. They changed the rules on the 11th hour of the game here. I wish I knew. I wish you'd say, okay, Ontario, you're pegged at 40. Alberta, you only have to do 20.
We did not move the goalpost. We had a good discussion around the table about what each province was doing. Let's be clear. Premier Ford does not have a credible climate plan. That Premier Ford believes that it should be free to pollute, and under their plan, which is extremely thin on details, it's been widely panned, that they would pay polluters not to pollute. That's a failed approach. We need to be serious about climate action. We know what the solutions are. A price on pollution is a solution. It's a tool that we know that works, and we don't have a lot of time. We need to be more ambitious.